Hello everybody. I have a quick example of respondent conditioning. It's something that I just realized I had been conditioned to respond to over the last few weeks. To start, I feel like I should tell you that I work at a school with kids with some severe behaviors, and one of the students in particular engages in self-injury in the form of both hands, open palm to the head, and it creates a clapping noise as if somebody was clapping. Usually, after he engages in the self-injury, he becomes very aggressive towards staff, typically. And having worked with him so long, the clapping, I have been conditioned to respond to the clapping, and I'll explain why. So, at first, clapping was a neutral stimulus. I didn't respond to clapping. Clapping didn't bother me. I didn't even really look if somebody was clapping. It was nothing. But I did have an unconditioned response to being aggressed upon, just as anybody else would. My heart rate gets jacked up. I start getting sweaty. Uh, you know, pupils probably dilate. It's a fight or flight response. And after working with this student for several months, clapping being paired with the aggressive behavior conditioned me to respond to clapping in a fight or flight response. My heart rate would skyrocket, and I would look around to make sure everything was okay. And it actually just hit me a couple weeks ago when I was in a grocery store, and I'm not sure why, but somebody started clapping, and I dropped everything and I looked, and it was as if I was responding to this particular student engaging in self-injurious behavior and being prepared to defend myself in case somebody was going to become aggressive. Of course, quickly I realized I was not in any danger and nothing was wrong, and I was able to, get back on track, lower my heart rate, take a deep breath. I think in order for me to lose that conditioned response, I would have to be exposed to clapping throughout my day during calm periods of the day. That way, clapping would no longer be paired with being aggressed upon or self-injurious behavior that I need to intervene with in some way. So it's a funny joke around my classroom that we say, please don't clap in or around our classroom, because most of the staff in the classroom will respond that way. Yeah, so that is respondent conditioning.